Okay. Did it create a save game? Let's find out. So, to know if your save game is actually acting correctly, if you come into your Unreal projects, and we're working in our RPG template, go into saved, and you can see save games, slot1.save. So this is actually technically working. I wonder why it did that. Okay, we're gonna come back to that after I figure out what the fuck is going on here. If stat pool is less than 1, do not. Okay, hold on. So, here's where our problem lies. I forgot that you can't do this. Boom. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with a way to do this properly. Okay. Oh, easy. Okay. Boom. Should update spent pool. Set. I'm gonna set that to true. Set this to false. Set this to false. So, that should do is once we go to the event graph, we'll move do this. Boom. Boom. Oops. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here, but it's just because this should be working and it's not, and that bothers me because we just did this the other day. There we go. Oops. back a little bit, that way it's not all over stat 5. Okay. And that should update no matter which one is going through. And we can test that again real quick before we do anything. There. Okay. And now we can test this again. H. Why, oh why, are you resetting to a 0 value? User index 1, slot 1. Player state, or player stats. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because this state already existed. So this is one of the fun little problems here that I need to figure out how to work around. So this needs to go. And we're going to hit play with a breakpoint here. Then we are going to resume. Okay, that didn't help at all. Let's see if we actually created a new nope, because we didn't actually save a game. Okay, that line looked like it was moving. Okay, back to what I was doing. So we hit it. Let's just select something, dump a bunch of points. Okay, and I actually want to leave, let's say, 6 points spent. Let's level up a little bit. That way we can test multiple things. Okay. And let's go ahead and do some damage to ourselves. H. Okay. Now let's press stop. Check again. See if this actually saved. Slot 1 save. Okay. We're going to hit this. Then we're going to hit G. And boom. We now have at least the basis of a save game system. The problem, of course, right now is that apparently when we have a save game already implemented, it does not like what I'm doing, and it looks like we might be crashing. But let's give it a second. But it looks like it doesn't like having a save already implemented, um, at least insofar as statistics go and stuff like that. So when we create a new character, saving over the old one kind of gets weird. In the previous case, it was because I'm assuming because it didn't have a the player stat save object already in it, and so it really didn't like doing that. Um, but but we got this. I need to figure out how to delete a save. Delete game and slot. Boom! That allows us to remove. So that's awesome. I didn't even know that existed. Okay, so now how do we want to do this? Okay, we're going to call this create save game state. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of things we have to do here. I think this is actually going to need to be yeah, this is going to have to be right here. So when we first go to save a game, sorry, this doesn't need it. This is just for say it's the loading that needs it.